Hi guys, it's Nick from Match Property Estate Agents. In this video I'm going to be talking about our 5 top techniques for using video to promote your property during this crisis. So we've been using video as an agency for a long time, and we've literally in the last couple of months taken the decision to lead much more heavily with video with regards to all of our marketing. It's something we've been doing for a long time. We include video in all of our packages for free, and it's something that we utilise on social media. It makes promoting your properties directly to buyers much easier because we can email links to videos direct to people as well, and they can watch it in the comfort of their own home if they're not on social media. But social media at the moment is the #1 place for you to be presenting your property. There's stats out at the moment which show that I think people used to spend about 45% of their time on social media during the day. That has shot up during the shutdown, obviously with people being off work and or working from home. The rates have gone up through the roof basically. It's almost, people who use social media are on social media almost all the time at the moment. So it's a really, really important area for you to get some material, preferably video, because it's very easy for people to watch. It's passive, they literally just have to watch it. Very low effort from their point of view, and it gets your property into their homes and into their mindset sooner rather than later, and they can react to that, contact your agent direct from that if they're interested, save it, share it, pass it on to friends, etc. So it's a really useful tool. So we're going to explain our 5 top techniques for using video on social media and anywhere else that you might be marketing your property. Okay, so #1 is promotional video. So basically what this entails is putting together a promotional video for your property, showing the location, the outside of the property and the inside of the property in as professional and cinematic way as possible. Obviously you want to show the property off in the best possible light. Now we do these in-house for all of our properties, so we're very used to doing it, and the editing side of it can be a bit time consuming, but it's something that we feel is really worth doing. And we have sold properties directly from those videos, so they are really, really powerful. Your agent can do these for you, or you can perhaps film some of the elements of this yourself and knit that together if you're interested in trying those sort of technologies. There's lots of online software that you can use for video editing, and you may have something on your phones or mobile phones, Android or iPhone, that you can do that with as well. But it's a really hot tip, and we've included a link to one of our promotional videos. It can be shared everywhere on social media. It can be posted repeatedly. You can post it in all the local community groups in your area. You can post it on your own page and share it. Friends and family can share it around Facebook and the other social media sites as well. So #2 on the list is 3D walkthroughs. These are becoming more and more popular, and we are ourselves looking towards including these with all of our packages in the future as well. Basically it consists of a very high-tech camera coming down to your property with an engineer, and they will film your property in 3D at various points throughout the house. The very clever software knits that together into a 3D framework, which allows potential viewers to come and click on the link, and it zooms them into your property, and they can literally turn around 360 degrees and see every aspect of your property and click through into different rooms, and even go outside and see the different aspects of your garden and the surroundings, etc. as well. It's all filmed in high definition, so it's absolutely fantastic tool, really high quality, and really shows your property off to its best. Buyers absolutely love these because they can zoom around your property, they can look in detail at all different aspects, look out the windows, look from different corners of the room, and really get a sense for how your property is put together, how it's presented, how each room flows into another room, and so on. So really useful tips to do. There is a cost associated with getting these done, and obviously somebody does have to visit your house. So if you haven't already had one of these done for your property, it's probably not something you can use during the shutdown, but perhaps after the restrictions are lifted, if things aren't quite as strict, it might be something that you want to engage straight away after that. And if you are interested in that, just get in touch with us and we can let you know how that can be organised for you. So number 3 in our top tips with regards to video is an agent talkthrough. Now this is something we're developing at the moment. We're just filming a lot of these for our properties currently, and this basically consists of an agent, i.e. myself for example, talking through your property as if we were pitching it to a client or to a potential buyer over the phone or in person, and taking them through all of the relevant aspects of your property and really selling the benefits of your property to them as we take them through the property particulars and show them all the different aspects of your property. The benefit of these, we think, is that instead of it just being a 2-dimensional advert, so somebody clicks on a link and goes to a description of your property with all the measurements and all the photos and everything else, if you don't have a video, then it's a 2-dimensional thing. It's not as interesting or dynamic as it could be. Now the agent talkthrough is something that we would do normally when we're talking through people about your property, but we're combining that with taking them through either a video of your property if one exists, or the photos that are relating to your property, including the floor plan, and we talk them through every aspect of your property from a selling point of view. So we sell the benefits of each part of your property. If your property is particularly well located or has a very large plot, we can really labour that throughout the talkthrough, and it's a recorded one-off piece that we can then email, post and share throughout social media and to our database, and email out to everybody that might be interested, and they can watch through that, and it gives us a chance to really sell your property for you. So quite a dynamic way of using video in a different way to actually engage with your buyers during this time. So number 4 is virtual viewings. Now this topic is particularly relevant at the moment, so we've done a whole video dedicated to virtual viewings and the different options that you have there. I've included a link in the text above to the video on Facebook and elsewhere, so you can refer to that with regards to this particular section, but obviously very, very useful during the shutdown, something you should consider doing if you can, and certainly speaking to your agent about to see if they can assist you with that. And number 5 is something that every single property that's on the market can easily have. You don't need to invest in video cameras, you don't need to invest in time of taking video. Literally all you need to do is use the photos that your agent has already provided and taken of your property, plus any others that you want to use that you feel are of good enough quality to use. And there is very basic software out there that can knit those in to what we class as a showreel. So it's basically a sort of scrolling video of all of the photos of your property taken in sequence. The software that you can use to produce these, some of these are really quite advanced, so you can do everything. You can pan across sideways from a photo, you can zoom out of a photo to make it more dynamic. But on a very basic term, it's basically just a revolving slideshow of your property using the photos that have already been created. That should be at the absolute minimum that you should definitely have on your property. You can produce them directly on social media, so Facebook, you can just add those photos on, create a slideshow, add some text and description and maybe a link to your property details. It takes 5 to 10 minutes to do that, and you've got something that you can share on social media, share to all the local groups in your area, and really get some coverage, and it gives something for people to watch that's a bit more dynamic than just static photos. Don't get me wrong, people do love static photos with a description on Facebook and social media. People do like to scroll through those themselves, take their time, but as a very minimum, every single property should have a showreel or a slideshow of all of the photos that have been taken. If you can make that as professional looking as possible with some text to explain what's going on, or perhaps somebody talking over the video to explain what's happening, that makes it even more powerful. But as a very minimum, a basic slideshow of your property combined with a link to your property details so that they can get in touch with the agent or ask further questions, is absolutely vital at this time. So I hope you found that useful. I hope that's given you lots of inspiration and ideas of what you can do. First thing to do is speak to your agent, see what you've already got sort of on file with regards to your property, what's already been produced, and see what they can do for you. I'd certainly have a go at doing some of these yourself if you haven't got an agent who's doing that for you. And it will add a new dimension to your marketing. And as I say, there's so many eyeballs on social media at the moment. It's a great place to get your property noticed and to keep it in front of those potential buyers that, you know, let's face it, when this is all over, will be back out looking to buy property. And if your property is something they've been seeing and they've shortlisted or saved on their social media channels, then it'll be one of those that they want to come out and see and do actual viewing on once they physically can. So watch out for the next video. We're going to do some more tips about social media marketing and give you some more ideas on how and where to promote your property on the internet. If you found this one useful, please, any other questions you might have, drop us some comments in the box below. Any links that we've mentioned will be included in the text above. And again, if anybody's interested, please do share it to anybody that you feel might be of interest to. And also let us know if anybody just wants the video to be emailed to them, and we can organise that for you. We've had lots of people, lots of requests for those. So if that's easier for people, then just get in touch and we can sort that out. See you next time.